The #1 pick in the 2009 NBA draft will be made by the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, it happens once every decade or so that the Clippers win the NBA draft lottery. President Andy Roser came prepared for the big victory, and luck has something to do with it, but the team has to be bad enough to accumulate those ping pong balls in the first place. The Clippers were. It wasn't long afterward the Clippers eliminated any suspense over who they might pick. Barring a sign and trade offer for Kobe Bryant, Blake Griffin will be wearing Clipper red, white, and blue this season. He's big, explosive, plays as hard as anyone, and if Clippers fans had any concerns about his work ethic, they should watch this. Here's Andy Katz.
The competitor to be feared the most is one who never worries about others at all, but goes on making himself better all the time. That's something that I've really used for years. You can't control what other people do. The only thing you can control is how hard you work.
Blake Griffin lives his mantra. For the past 2 months, he's been working out with secretive San Francisco-based trainer Frank Matrosano, who is so protective of his identity, he won't reveal his face.
I mean, I know this may look crazy to people that I'm blackened out. I'm not on America's Most Wanted. It's just I don't need this. You know, I'm doing this for Blake. It's not about me. It's never been about me.
Man, this dude is nuts.
He's weird, he's crazy, but he knows what he's doing.
The odds on anybody finding me are slim unless I tell them where I'm at, because I constantly change.
Matrosano's training is done almost exclusively outside, using nature's elements to force the muscles to adjust to unstable weights or surfaces.
We don't do anything on a flat surface. We don't do anything on a hard surface. Everything's sand, everything's stairs.
Frank's saying is if you can run up a 60-degree incline in sand with a 60-pound weight vest on, then running 94 feet down a court on a flat surface should be easy.
People hear about this. You know, I was running on the beach, big deal. There's a million guys running the beach. There are other guys that, again, think they train hard. Now, I believe a lot of them wouldn't even last a day here.
What muscle groups end up hurting?
Every single one. The first day we came out here last year, I woke up the next morning and I was just like, man, I don't know if I can do this for 2 more months.
Blake says the intense training with Matrosano after his freshman season helped him become the consensus National Player of the Year as a sophomore and made his workouts at Oklahoma seem tame.
I was able to work out 6-7 hours a day and be just as fresh at the end of my workout so I can get the most out of it. And then guys are complaining about having to go in the weight room and work out, and it's just like, man, I could do this all day. This is great.
I have 10 guys that come here. The ratio is 3 stay. Guys last 11 minutes, 12 minutes, and they're gone.
Why is Blake one of the ones that stayed?
Because he's a mental and physical beast. He just wants to be the best, and I guess this is where he feels he'll achieve that goal. I told him, I said, you know, there are guys in the NBA right now that are at the top. I tell them, you know, there's a storm coming from Oklahoma, and they don't know it yet.
Well, now joining me in studio is Blake Griffin. And Blake, we just saw the piece with you and Frank Matrosano. And for those that maybe didn't get the full effect in the piece, I mean, how tough a workout is it with Frank?
It's tough. I mean, not only physically, the biggest thing is mentally. You know, you have to have the mindset going in before that, you know, you can do this and you're going to come out stronger from it.
What had become maybe the toughest obstacle? Was it the sandbag? Was it the railroad tie? I mean, what challenged you the most?
I think it's just the way he presents the workout. You know, he'll say, okay, we got this left. And so you do that and he's like, oh, I forgot, you know, we got this left too. So it's kind of like, you know, you get over one obstacle and he throws another one at you. So you just kind of be ready for everything and you know, you never know what to expect.
Now, you only made one visit, and that was to the LA Clippers a couple of weeks ago. What'd you get out of that?
I just got a chance to you know, meet everybody and look at the facility. You know, I got to work out, like you said, but you know, I thought it was great. It was a chance to, you know, get to know the program a little bit and be a little bit more comfortable with everything they got going on there.
You know, you can make the argument that the first time since LeBron James went to Cleveland as the top pick, there's no suspense. You're going to be the top pick. I mean, how much has that sort of alleviated some of the anxiety going into Thursday night?
It has a little bit, but at the same time, you never say never. So I'm still a little bit on edge, but it does help me relax a little bit. But, you know, anything can happen, so we'll see.
Is that because you have any kind of fear that they may make a trade with Oklahoma City or anything like that, or no?
I wouldn't say a fear, but you know, you like I said, you never know, and you know, I don't want to, you know, start buying a house in LA and all this stuff before everything's set in stone.
Now, assuming that you're there, and let's assume for the moment that Chris Kaman and Zach Randolph and Marcus Camby are all there, how do you see yourself fitting in with those 3 other players, whether or not you can play small forward, power forward?
Hopefully just coming in and filling a gap, you know, something that they don't have. Those guys are all great players, and you know, hopefully I can come in and do some things that they've been needing somebody to do, and hopefully I can learn from them.
Now, the Clippers told me they think you could play a little bit more face-up. I mean, do you feel very comfortable with your mid-range jumper game?
I do. I feel like, I mean, that's something I've been working on hard for the last 2 years, so I would feel comfortable being able to face up and do some things out of that.
What do you have to do to be Rookie of the Year?
Play well and, you know, rebound, defend, and score.
You already made an impact in the video game world. You're going to be the cover boy, EA Sports, NCAA 2009-10. What does that mean to you?
That means a lot. You know, to be on the cover of, you know, the college basketball game is exciting. You know, guys like Kevin Love and Kevin Durant have gone before me, so to be on that list is great, and you know, I'm excited about the opportunity.
Just get ready to get back to work. I mean, this has been like this magic carpet ride for the last couple months.
It has, but it's been a lot of fun. It's a, you know, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So, you know, I'm enjoying it, but I am ready to get to work.
All right, well, we'll see you in New York on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.